Hey, what's up, Photography Mafia? In this Luminar Neo tutorial, we're going to take a look at the HDR Merge tool right here and merge these three bracketed photos that I took in Cambodia. Let's quickly take a look at them. So these photos were taken in the Angkor region. So this photo was at ISO 100, 24 millimeters, and an aperture of 18.5 seconds. So this is the normal exposure. This photo is the underexposed photo, so you can see the -2 exposure value. And this photo is the +2 exposure value, so it's a little bit overblown. So what we're gonna do is shift click on these three photos here and then drag it into HDR Merge right here. And there are a few settings right here. So if you click on the ellipsis here, you can see there's an auto alignment, distortion correction, and so forth. I think this photo, I took it with a tripod, so I don't really need auto alignment, but I'll just keep it on that. I'm not going to correct the distortion. I think I like it how it is. Chromatic aberration, usually in my sunset photos, I usually don't find any chromatic aberration, but it's possible. And now ghost reduction, you may or may not want to have this. I took this on a tripod, as you can see, but the only thing that would be moving in this photo would be the clouds, but it wasn't a very windy day, so I think I'll keep the reference image as the 0.0 or the normal exposure and keep the amount at low. And now these settings are good, and now I'm going to click on merge. So once Luminar Neo merges these three bracketed HDR photos, it'll show up in this HDR Merge collection or folder. So this is how it looks like. Let's take a look at it here. It did an okay job here with the HDR Merge. Let's go back to the original photo here. And this is the merge, so you can see the TIFF file. But if I go to this photo here, I think I like this sun a little bit better. And let's go back to this TIFF file here. I don't like how this sun looks that good. It doesn't look that good actually. So let me see here. This is the underexposed. This is the TIFF file. Okay, no, this is the regular exposure. This is the underexposed. And this is the overexposed. So let's try this again. Let's remove this TIFF file. Actually, I'll keep it. And I'll click on these three photos here and I'll drag it again. This time for the ghost reduction, I'll keep it at -2. I think the sun looked the best at -2 and maybe the clouds look best at -2. So let's take a look at how this looks with the merge here. It'll just take a few seconds to process and a new photo should come up. So let's take a look here. The sun looks a little bit better, it looks like. Let me see here on the comparison of the shape. Actually, I think it's about the same. Let's take a look. Actually, you can see a difference here. If I look at it without zooming, you can see there's not much of like a artifact going around this sun here. So you can see like this halo or glow effect. Plus there's this person in the way. So I think what I'll do is I'll work, actually both of these photos have the person in the way. So I think what I'll do is I'll work with this photo here. And the first thing I'll do is I'll try to clean it up a little bit. I will remove this person and then I'll remove this sign. We can go a little bit further and remove these posts as well, but I think that looks good for now. And maybe it looks like there's another person there. So I'll click on erase. And let's see how Luminar Neo does with the Gen Erase. Hopefully the photo looks pretty decent. The one other issue is this big block right here. Instead of using Gen Erase, I'm just gonna crop it out. So let's take a look at the before and after. So I don't like what it did here with this Gen Erase here. Usually I think from what I understand Luminar Neo, it's best to erase one object at a time, but it is what it is. So let's just reset this here. Let me go back. And this time, let me reset the selection so I have no one selected. I will clean up this person, erase them. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to clean up this image one person or one object at a time. I think it'll do a better job with the removal. So yeah, it looks like it did a better job there. And now this one, actually I got to reset this selection so I don't have this selected. Now I'll paint over this. I will erase that and we'll see how it does. I accidentally selected one of these posts here, so I'm not too sure if it'll do a good job. And it looks like I removed the post, which is fine. Let's take a look at the door. It looks like it added like an extra piece or something to that door. So what I'll do is I will undo that, reset the selection, zoom in, and I think I'm going to paint it like this. And now I'll just click on erase. And maybe one thing I should have done with these photos was do a little bit of noise reduction before merging them. You can see a little bit of, actually you can see quite a bit of noise or artifacting going on, but that's fine. So now this looks a little bit better here. And I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's somebody's head or if it's the glow of this sun coming in. But anyways, I don't want to mess too much with this gen erase since I'm just mainly showing you guys the HDR merge. So what we can do here now is we can go to the edit section here. I think I'm going to crop this photo. The ratio is at original, so I will go to free. And maybe this is not the best crop you'll ever see, but maybe it'll work for an Instagram post. And the alignment looks good enough for me, so I'll click on apply here. So now we can see this image has a little bit of noise, or actually quite a bit of noise. So let's go to noiseless AI here. And let's just click on this middle option here. And I think that looks good. Before and after. So I think I like middle pretty good here. And I don't want to sharpen this too much, so I'll just leave that. Structure, I'm not too sure if I want to add more structure. Let's take a look at this and see how it looks here. So it's applying the structure AI. So it's a little bit too much, so I think I'll just keep it at around 10 and maybe give it a boost. Yeah, so this boost really makes it look good. So let's take a look at the before and after. Before and after. So that looks pretty good now. Yeah, so there's a subtle change in the structure or the detail in this image with this structure AI. And let me get out of here. Let's take a look at color, maybe add a little bit of vibrance. And that looks good. And it is the twilight hours, so what I can do is maybe add this Mauve preset. Let's take a look at how it does here. So it is working right now. I don't like this too much, so let's see if there's another one. Let's take a look at blush. This looks interesting. So let's decrease the amount, reset the exposure to about, not reset it, but change it to -50. Put up this amount. Let's take a look at the before and after. So that looks interesting. You can see a little bit of a dark halo effect around the sun. So you do need to be careful with this twilight enhancer. It looks like that's what's doing it. So maybe the exposure needs to be at around 0 or closer to 0, and the amount closer to 0. So I need to make this a subtle change with the twilight enhancer. And one thing I can actually do is I can actually use the masking. So what I could do is I can go to the brush, I can go to the erase, and I'll decrease this size here. And no, this brush isn't working that well. It's just making everything darker. So I will undo that. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna be stuck with this halo effect slightly. Actually, I reset the whole thing, so let me just put this back here around this. And I think that looks good enough, unless you pay too much attention to the dark halo around the sun, but maybe some people will like it. But let's take a look at the before and after of this HDR image. Before and after with some HDR merge. And of course we could, where is the develop? Let's go to the curves, increase the mid-tone slightly. And then let's add a vignette. About like that. And that looks good. So here's the before and after. Before and after. So what do you guys think of the HDR merge and this quick tutorial on doing some little bit of color grading on the twilight hour picture here in Cambodia? If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. And as always, live easy, sleep breezy, and stay lovely.